Hello, this is video 2 for MAPP assignment number 6. Next step we're going to do is pretty simple. We need to copy and paste the EQ you created last week. This is the EQ. This is the output EQ for that line array. And now we need to distribute it across all of the outputs. It's pretty simple. I'm going to right click on the little icon here, a little drawing, little EQ curve. And it's going to say, I'm going to have lots of options. We just need to copy output equalization. Nothing fancy there. Click on that. And then moving down here, I'm going to right click and I'm going to hit paste output equalization. It's going to ask me, do I want to overwrite? I say yes. So now I've just got to go through here and repeat this process 14-ish more times. It's not that hard. It's a little harder when you're talking. I have to remember, but it's not the hardest thing in the world. Whoops. Got to go back to device overview, right click, paste. Yeah, and I don't think, yep, and yes won't actually let you out of, return did not let me out of that, so I have to keep going. Paste EQ. I'm almost done. I'm over halfway done now. Oh, now I'm getting fast at it. And you, of course, are probably doing a similar thing right now. And right click, paste output EQ, yes. Right click, paste output EQ, yes. And right click, paste output EQ, yes. Right click, paste output EQ, yes. Okay, cool. So at this point, our mains processor, right, has got all the channels labeled and the same output EQ on all the channels. Cool, pretty simple. And let's go back to the instructions, make sure we stay on task here. The next thing, and of course this is a drawing here showing you what I just did. The next thing we want to do is actually go to the arrays themselves and assign output channels. Again, this is very simple. Everything we've done so far is pretty simple, and you probably could have figured out on your own. Model view, let's select one of the arrays, either do it here or do it over here. Either way, this is probably the better way to do it. Mains left, go to object settings, and you'll notice all your outputs are all on box 1 top. That's the way it should have been last week for your last assignment. And now we're going to do the obvious thing here and take the second array element and assign it to output 2, the third element assign it to output 3, and so on and so forth. This is actually pretty simple. You just got to make sure your number aligns up with the channel number. You can't see all 16 at once, so you have to scroll down. Be very careful here. This is probably the most likely place to make mistakes on this assignment. Let me tell you, I made them myself, and you start seeing weird things that don't look like the results I have, or results that are very unpredictable. It's probably because you haven't done this correctly. And I know it's very simple, but it's just the simple things always get you. Look, I didn't put a space between box and 11. Ugh. Okay, now this is the common mistake. Of course, this is the left array. Don't forget you have to do exactly the same thing for the right array. So I'm on the right array, and I'm going to repeat the process. Box 2, box 3, box 4, box 5, box 6, box 7, box 8, box 9, box 10, 11 with the typo. Am I inattentive? With a hyphen I am. 13, that was kind of a joke. 14, wasn't very funny. 15 and 16. And again, please check your work here. I could see that didn't even work. That didn't even work then. Did you see that? It didn't even work. I think there might even be a little buggy right there because that happened both times around. Okay, looks pretty good. Okay, so let's see what we got to do next. I think we're pretty good. Let's take a screenshot of I'll do that between the video. Let's just end the video here and we'll come back. You should make a prediction at 8 kilohertz of your venue. So we'll go over to model view, zoom out a little bit, scroll down a little bit, and we're going to be working at 8 kilohertz here for a while. So put it at 8K. do a prediction, and while it's doing that, we'll end this video.